Hello YouTube, it is Pikerize and I am here for another day of positive moments. And today is the 9th. Let me check. Today is the 9th. So, today is Saturday, and what I typically do on Saturdays, at least 2 or 3 times a month, is I go play D&D. Either I host a game and I run one, or I go to some friend's house. Blah. I go to a friend's house and we play there, depending on whose game it is. And that's what I'm happy about today. I have a hobby, one that I can afford. I mean, once it's a hobby that takes, I guess, some investment early on, but once you have the books, you have the books. All it takes now is your imagination and a group of people to play with. And tabletop games, and especially like Dungeons and Dragons, has done a lot for my life. All of my friends here where I live now are based on Dungeons and Dragons. When I first moved down, we had a game store right around the corner from the apartment my wife and I were at. And one day I was like, I feel like I need to game. I hadn't probably played in 4 or 5 months at that time. And so I was just like, I need to, I'm going to go to the store this weekend and just see what's going on. And I went in and I started talking to the owner, and they had a gaming club where it was, at that time, it was a $10 membership for a year, and you got discounts on products, but also you got to use the back room that they had, where they had two or three large tables set up, one with chairs around it so that you could game at it. And there's a person who no longer plays with us, mainly because he was a cheater. But I said, hey, I like to play. I've always played World of Greyhawk, and he's like, well, come back here in about half an hour. We're going to start a Greyhawk game, and you'll probably be able to get in on it. And thankfully, I was. Now, all of my problems with that particular game mostly was the players. There was just too many of them. But from that, I have a group of friends with like interests that, we can just sit back and we play a game, we spend time together, we joke, we, eat pizza and drink a few beers possibly. But, I see so often how people, dog on tabletop games or games in general, video games, board game, they think it's, wasted. It's a wasted time. And I always think of the Bertrand Russell quote, anytime you enjoy wasting is not wasted time. And I understand that for some people, sitting around a table all day playing make-believe and rolling dice seems boring. I get that. But for me, it's not that. I'm not just sitting at a table rolling dice and playing make-believe. I'm spending time with my friends. We're joking, like I said. It's more social for me than game. So, and it just, as I've said in various videos in the past on other people's interviews of me, it has been my way of making friends as I go to new places. My brother Scody Garbitas here on YouTube, introduced me, I think around age 12 or 13, to Dungeons and Dragons, and then a few years later, I got to play in a group with him, Max Ryder, Steele Douglas, Optimus 1971. We basically had a group going, and I played a lot then. And then I went off to college, and I noticed there were some guys in the lobby of my dorm playing Magic the Gathering, which, if you don't know, is a card game. And if you know what it is, and you hear someone talking about, if they say I'm tapping my land for this, you know exactly what they're doing. They're playing Magic. And so I went down, and checked them out, and realized that a couple of the guys who were playing right there, I was in a class with. I was in the men's chorus with. And so there's two connections. I liked playing Magic the Gathering, not as much as they did, but I enjoy it. And we also had music. And then, that opened the door to find out, hey, they want to play D&D. They've played it in the past, but not as much. It's kind of like how I was with Magic the Gathering. And so I was like, I'll run a game. When we were living together, I'll run a game, and it has helped me build so many friendships that I don't know if I could have done it without them. I mean, I know right now the current group of friends I have that I play D&D with, I never would have met. I never would have met any of these people had I not gone to that game store, had I not liked playing role-playing games. So, and as much as I complain about them to various people and to them, to their face, I appreciate them because they have helped make me who I am since I've moved here, for better or worse. So that's what I am happy about today. That's what I'm grateful for today. I get to go play D&D. I get to go have fun with my friends. And yeah, that's it. I love it. So, tell me, what do you like to do with your friends? Is it you just sit around and tell jokes? Do you watch movies? Do you go hiking? Do you go on an adventure of some kind? Do you try to find a new thing to do and maybe go like to wine country or something? I don't know. Why don't you tell me in the comments? And please like, subscribe, share, and as I said, comment down below. You have a great day. Bye.